It's 2 o'clock in London on July the 2nd, 2005. Hyde Park welcomes the world to Live 8. Live from the Tiergarten in Berlin. From the Circus Maximus in Rome. From the Chateau de Versailles in Paris. From Mary Fitzgerald Square in Johannesburg. And from Makuhari Messe, Tokyo. And also from the Art Museum in Philadelphia. This is Live 8, the greatest rock show in the history of the world.
It's all right, you can come out now, they've gone. I've said it once, I've said it a dozen times today. Keep the kids away from the fancy dress box, all right? That was Velvet Revolver, this is Spinal Tap. I'm here with Sir Paul McCartney, who started the day's proceeding, the music today, so fabulously early on. That was an incredible start to the afternoon.
Thank you, Jonathan.
It was fabulous. No, genuinely.
It was great fun playing with you too, yeah. Lovely.
The moment of the day, it really was great.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
No,
it was great. I've never played that song live ever. And so to play it with you two was fabulous.
Obviously, that speaks of your commitment to the cause today. Obviously, that would be why you would do something like that for the first time ever.
Well, yeah, also to play with them. I mean, you know, great band. It's a nice thing, nice change. And I was told to.
Who by?
By guess.
Yeah, let me guess. Would it be
Yes,
Sir Bob by any chance? You can't say no to him, can you?
No, that's it, no.
Have you ever tried saying no to him?
Yeah. Actually, we did have an issue, and I did say no. I stood up. And Pete Townsend, I did win, and Pete Townsend said later, I love it when you show your teeth, Paul.
Yeah, yeah. It's not often, but when you do it counts.
Not often when I do.
But that was a great moment. We so thoroughly enjoyed that, and I think it will be one of the moments everyone remembers from the day. Who have you enjoyed most today? Who have you thought really?
Most of the people have been great. I loved Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
Commitment, really on the ball, and she's beautiful, beautiful lady, sings great, always comes to do it. So I would vote for Annie.
An incredible voice. Let's have a look. Let's remind ourselves of Annie earlier on. This is her doing Sweet Dreams.
Sorry, travel the world.
Not going there.
Fabulous. What an incredible voice she has. What a great performer.
Beautiful. Lovely.
Yeah, now Live 8, of course, it's very clear the reason why this has been organised today. Some of the facts, when you actually hear them, are remarkable. I was just told earlier today that 1 in 4 African children will die before the age of 5. It's figures like that, which is, it's really very difficult for us to kind of take on board and accept.
Yeah, exactly, you know. The figure I've heard today, and the statement I heard today kind of hit me the most, was 50,000 people die every day there. And if that happened in England, every single day, we'd do something about it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of tucked away in Africa, and we
here's the
don't,
thing,
you know, until today.
You sound like that. There are 200,000 people out there. That's 4 days. In 4 days.
4 days, they're gone.
That's remarkable.
It's a bit scary, you know, so I thought that was a really good way to put it, and put it that way to the G8 leaders.
Yeah.
If it was in your country, you'd sure as hell do something about it.
Well, 19 million people, I believe, as a result of the concerts around the world today, have signed on to support Live 8, which is in itself a remarkable achievement already.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great thing, you know, all credit to Bob and Bono, you know.
You must have met some of the people involved, the leaders themselves, I would have thought. You've probably played for some of them.
I have met some of them, yeah. I've met Mr. Blair, Mr. Putin. Yeah, and, you know, one-on-one, they seem nice people.
Yeah, yeah.
And someone reminded me Mr. Putin was head of the KGB. So he probably is a nice person.
Yeah, yeah.
He seemed very nice.
Just probably had a couple of bad years. You know, tough years. We're going to hand down to Fern downstairs now. She has Velvet Revolver with her, but I promise you, I'm sure you'll be back here quite soon. Fern.
We'll chat to you again, lads. It's beautiful. Well, you guys are legends, Velvet Revolver. Thank you so much, Scott. Enjoy the rest of your day, won't you?
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
There you go, Velvet Revolver, and Scott's got to go back out because he's working on the buses today with that hat.
Yeah, well, that's
on the old route masters before they get rid of them. Paul, we have got a couple of minutes to chat, I'm pleased to say. There's a lot of bands on the bill today who weren't even around or certainly, you know, working in the rock business when Live Aid happened. What do you think of the newer acts that we've had on today, and how does it compare, do you think, to Live Aid?
I think they're great. You know, I think that's one of the good things about now. There's a lot of good live new bands working, so very healthy.
I'm sure when they see you coming, when they know you're here, they must all want to say something. They must want some sort of contact because, you know...
My granny loves you. That's
is that what you're saying to me, or that's what they say to you?
No, that is what I'm saying to you as well.
But that's that in itself is a lovely thing. But there's so...
You know what? It really is good, because I always expect them to sort of just be into their own young thing and not really relate back to me. But I got an NME award this year for Glastonbury, and there was really, you know, a lot of sort of respect, man, for me, which I thought I enjoyed a lot.
Well, there's a handful of people who are doing work now, yourself included, I think David Bowie as well, who's doing work now, which I think is just as interesting, just as good as the work they did when they first came to our attention, which is quite something.
It really is, yeah. We didn't expect to be around this long. I certainly didn't. But I love it. I love what I do. People say, oh, aren't you sort of fed up with it? You know, have you done it enough yet? But I love it. I just love making music. You know, we play music, so I enjoy it.
And is that the challenge then? It's like keeping yourself interested, keeping new...
No, I don't have to challenge myself. I just am interested. You know, I always say if they sacked me, I do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
You know, I just love doing it. It's a fun thing.
Yeah. We've got Sting coming up in a minute. Sting was here earlier. He said that he's going to do the same tracks today that he did at Live Aid, which is quite a lovely thing to do, quite a remarkable thing. Have you sensed that feeling of continuity with what happened then 20 years ago and today?
Yeah, I think it's there is a lot of continuity. I think the thing is, when I was first asked to do it, there was an idea, a rumour I might be doing it, and I met some guy, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I might be doing a Live Aid something." He said, "Oh, not that again." So I said, "Well," so I rang Bob and I said, "Look, you know, this could be a bit of a feeling," and he explained what it was all about. This time, it's justice. It wasn't about money, and so I'm here.
And here we are. Thank you for coming. I'm going to say goodnight to you and hello to Lenny Henry on the main stage.
How you doing tonight? All right? All the good-looking people in the place, let me hear you say yeah. All the people who weren't paying attention, let me hear you say, what did he say? Okay, good. Moving on. There are 3 billion people watching this worldwide. There are 150,000 people right here, right now. Right now in America, there are people glued to their TV set saying, my God, the guy from Different Strokes really grew, didn't he? What you talking about, Willis? There's people at the back, right at the back in Hyde Park going, hey, it's the guy from the Halifax ad. Who gives you extra? But you know, there is a reason why the world is watching tonight. There is a reason why we are all here. It's a very simple reason. We're all really scared of Bob Geldof. And the poverty thing, too. That's important, too. It's been a fantastic... Have you had a good time so far? Are you ready for some more show? Okay, the next performer coming up is a very talented man indeed. He's won 13 Grammys, 3 Brit Awards. He was part of one of the most successful British bands ever. He's had top 10 hits 20 times on his own. He's made movies, he's really good looking, he's done a great amount for charity. He's achieved so much, this is turning into a tantric introduction.
Sha
Park. We have a couple more great acts lined up for you before we finish today. But first of all, I'm going to hand you downstairs to Jo Wiley. She has a very special guest with her.
There you go, very special guest, George Michael.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm actually going to be singing, funnily enough.
Right, so no one expected this. And, I mean, kind of leaked out rehearsals yesterday, but...
Well, the thing is that, to be honest with you, I did actually want to do a song of my own. I was going to do Praying for Time just with the piano.
Which would have been great.
Thank you. It would have been nice because the lyric would have worked, but I have a head cold in case you can't hear my tunes.
Snottiness.
Impersonation. Yeah, I'm a little heady. Okay. So no, that's one of the reasons we didn't announce, is because I was afraid I was going to have to pull out if we announced.
Okay.
You know,
so what are you doing?
So I'm popping on for Baby You Can Drive My Car with Mr. McCartney.
Oh, okay.
Which is a great honour, obviously, fantastic honour.
Yeah, and right, you were at Live Aid then a few years ago.
I was, yes, I was at Live Aid.
That was Live Aid, everybody. Thank you very much. It's been a fantastic day. All you guys, thank you for being patient with us. I know we've overrun. We want you all to take your time very slowly. Use all the exits. Don't crush. Just take it easy. Leave slowly. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you on the march. Please take your time.
Well, I've had worse days in the park, I'll be honest with you. That wasn't so bad, was it? There's nothing you can really say that will sum up what has been the biggest global event in the history of the world so far, except that it seemed to go rather